A crisis is unfolding in Nepal. Nepal's President Bidya Devi Bhandari opposes an amendment to Nepal's citizenship law that was passed by Parliament. Prime Minister Sheikh Bahadur Deuba reportedly told members of his party that the President could resign instead of giving her assent to amendments. Sources have said that Bhandari does not plan to step down but is still opposing the changes. President Bhandari had suggested changes to the bill when it was first sent for her assent. The government refused to make the changes and passed it again in Nepal's lower house of Parliament. It is expected to pass in the upper house again as well, as the government has a majority there too. According to Nepal's constitution, the president has no alternative but to sign the bill when it comes to her a second time. Bhandari could protest the amendments by resigning. That would plunge Nepal into a constitutional vacuum because Nepal's lower house goes to polls soon and does not have time to elect a new president before that. President Bhandari opposes a clause in the amendment which goes against gender equality. Let's give you some background now. Children born to Nepalese citizens are eligible to receive citizenship by descent. However, a child, if born to a Nepalese mother and a father who is a foreigner, can get naturalized citizenship. Children born to a Nepalese mother and an unknown father can also get citizenship by descent, but only if the woman declares the father as unidentified. It is this section of the bill that is considered humiliating for women. If the father is later found to be a foreigner, the child's citizenship type will be changed and the mother could face punitive action. None of these laws apply to Nepalese men and their children. The ruling government wants to pass the law as it is. Nepal used to have a cooling-off period of 7 years before it gave citizen status to foreigners. This cooling-off period rendered people who married Nepalese citizens stateless for years. Children born of these unions were stateless as well. The government says the new law will help thousands of children become full citizens of Nepal. For more details, our correspondent Saloni Murarka has sent us this report from Kathmandu. Take a look.
After the lower house of the parliament re-endorsed the citizenship bill without making the changes suggested by the president, there's a tension between the coalition government and the president. As per the sources, President believes that it is an insult to her office that the House did not even sit down for a discussion on the suggestions made by her. Therefore, as per reports, it is likely that the President will put down her resignation. As per the Constitution, it is unclear on what are the events likely to be unfolded in future if the President decides not to sign the bill and resign from a position. Many senior Congress leaders have told WION that President is trying to politicize the bill and is trying to favor our own party, CP and UML. If in near future Nepal faces the resignation of the President, there is no doubt that the country will face another political turmoil. In the current situation, the country cannot afford any constitutional vacuum right now as the country is heading towards a general election. Saloni Murarka for WION World is One in Kathmandu, Nepal.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.